Liam, your take on the performance this afternoon?
Yeah, good challenge. I think first and foremost we look at it from a pre-season, a physical perspective. So it's good to get a decent number of minutes into quite a few of the lads, obviously across yesterday and today. It was a tough game. That the pitch is extremely long and dry, and when you have to play against such a low block, and it's all around how quickly you can move it across the pitch, and the conditions are like that. It makes it really difficult. So some good bits, some not so good bits, and some bits that we'll go away and work on.
I see the sun's in your eyes. I mean, the sun's been a tough one to deal with this afternoon.
Yeah, the heat, like I said, the conditions, not just the pitch, the weather makes it difficult. But look, I think looking at it, I thought things we challenged them with at half time. I thought you could see that second half, create some really good chances. And it's gonna. I think we have to also be realistic. It's going to take time. We're 10 editions, so we also have to understand relationships and understanding how we play. That takes time for players to understand that. So there were some bits that were really good. Like I said today, when it was right, and there's bits that we need to go away, and our job's to coach and educate the players on how we play.
Kings Lynn really threw themselves into some pretty heavy challenges. Is that the sort of thing you want to see from your opposition in pre-season?
Yeah, I think it's number one is to try and get through to the first league game with as many fit and available, in the best physical condition you can get. But it was some competitive moments, but you need that as well. You don't want it to be a passive game. So some good bits.
And we saw Josh McEachran and Tennai Watson limp out of the game this afternoon. How are they doing?
Yeah, Josh just had a little spasm, nothing major. I think he'll be okay, nothing major. And then T, we need to look at. He just felt something in his hamstring, so we need to look at that, which the medical staff will do. So yeah, obviously a slight disappointment. T looked really strong, I thought, today, and looked good. So hopefully it won't be too bad.
Those fullback areas, you do seem quite light on numbers there compared to the rest of the pitch, where you've got strength in depth. Is that somewhere you're looking to strengthen before the start of the season?
Yeah, I think we'll need to. It's obviously something that we're working on at the minute. Obviously, we've got Dan Harvey to come back, who was a big player for the group and for the team. So it's one of those. It's finding the right person that will fit us, but at the same point, being quite clear that we'll have him back at some point as well.
I thought Callum Tripp was a terrific asset for you at Rushden and Diamonds, and again coming on early in this game, I thought he was really impressive in the centre of the park there.
Yeah, Cal spent most of the pre-season with us and showed them moments regularly. Again, I think it's a great example of the club and the work in the academy. When I think he's 16. Yeah, he turned 16 at the end of August. So you see some of the moments where he lands, he turns on it centrally, drives with it. He's got some. He's got high potential, and when you're that age, the biggest challenge, and what we'll work hard to do, and what he needs to work hard to do, and I know he will, is turn that potential into performances, and he's a terrific character, and I'm sure he'll learn and get better.
It was certainly a busy week for us writing about all your new signs. It must have been a busy week for you as well, dealing with them all.
Yeah, been a very busy one. So I've been really pleased with a lot of the business we've done this week. It's great to get in the lads that we've got. We've added some a real variety. We've added obviously Louis with huge upturn in terms of top end of the pitch, and you see some really exciting moments today. And then obviously Brad as well. You see his qualities. In the last 15 minutes today, he quality of pass in his range. The number of chances he created today was in 15 minutes. Be a big asset for the team as well. And some of the other lads, Dawson, etc. So it's been a really good week.
Yeah, I mean, there just seems to be an endless list of players, but of course the fans will always want to know if there's more coming in soon.
Yeah, I wouldn't say soon. I think we're still working on. I think we're still maybe one or two off in terms of where we need to be. So, but again, it comes back to getting the right ones, not just anyone. So we'll work hard to try and find the right profile for the team, the right type for what we need. That takes time. I think credit to Liam and the recruitment guys have done a terrific job with what we've been able to do in such a tough, difficult window. So huge number of positives.
And 2 weeks now before the season starts, it's now starting to ramp up again, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we were just talking about it now. It's such a quick turnaround this year. Obviously with the break, at the end of last season, and only being a 5-week pre-season, it's going to take a little bit of time. I think you're obviously down on games what you'd normally have. You'd obviously normally have more games in pre-season, but just trying to find that balance. Such a long, intense season that it might take a little bit of time in terms of getting people up to speed when the games start. But there's enough of them to get people minutes. So we're excited. We're looking forward to it.
Top man. Nice one, thank you, sir.